Hello everyone, we're back with some more Fate Grand Order with the Anastasia chapter. When we last left off, we were gearing up for the finale. We're gonna go rescue London Salieri, that's not gonna go young. Gonna go defeat Ivan the Terrible, that's not gonna go young. And we're gonna defeat Kadak and Anastasia, and that's not gonna go young. The Tumultuous Land, section 20. So I did look up the times for chapters 20, 21, and 22. Some guy already uploaded them all on YouTube, which is nice. But, so 20 is the same length as last time, so I can just do that this video. 21 is a bit longer than that. I'll do that all in one video. But I'm going to split 22 up into two videos, just because his video is like 90 minutes of it, and his are a lot faster than mine, because, you know, he doesn't have to read them out. Shout out to the guy who uploads that no commentary videos of Grand Order. You're a saint. I did see the thumbnail for this video though, and I mean, it's absolutely no surprise who was in it. Like, come on, it's the Minotaur, come on. We gotta deal with him before we deal with Ivan. It'd be stupid otherwise. I do wonder, are we gonna fight Atalanta? So I'm assuming 5 days are passing here? I mean, we could strike early, but no. Let's just wait exactly for the day Kadak gave us. We'll soon be in the vicinity of the capital. This should be the closest we can get without the Opashiniki detecting us. Beowulf, Billy, once we park the border, I'd like you to find bicorns for everyone to ride. It is imperative that you do so before daybreak. Oh, what's my volume at? Yeah, it's about good. I'll have our master take a quick nap in the meantime. I'll go. Miss Musashi, you and I will keep an eye on things here. Alright, see y'all later. Give my regards to Sipping Bee, Master. So I'm on bicorn duty too, huh? Yeah, alright, whatever. Don't worry, this'll be easy. Okay, we'll be back soon. Alright, be careful everyone. Please come back safely. I'll miss you. It's so cold. I feel my breath actually freeze. I'd be dead in no time if I weren't a servant. Man, it's beyond freezing out here, isn't it? Musashi? Aren't you supposed to be on standby in the command room with Holmes? On that, I slipped out when no one was looking. There's nothing for me to do in there anyway. Besides, I wanted to talk to you. Mind if I sit next to you? No, that's fine with me. They're gonna play that one song that plays a lot. I was thinking of a different one. Never mind. I don't know the names of the songs. You've been to America and other countries in the Northern Hemisphere, a number of places in the Southern Hemisphere, and the tropics? Amazing! Oh, but exactly where in the tropics? Guam? Indonesia? Nope, it's actually Hawaii. It was a real lucky break for me when they speak Japanese there. Oh no, I don't think that's a reference to the summer event. Okay, so small spoiler, the third summer event takes place in Hawaii. The fourth one, which is when Musashi gets a swimsuit. I think it's set in Vegas? Don't quote me on that. They even had an udon restaurant. Mayu something or other. Anyway, Hawaii was the best. I didn't get along too well with the goddess Pali at first, but we were good friends by the end. But it's possible she just shows up during the summer 3. You're such a seasoned traveler, Musashi. It's like you could shift anywhere and fit right in. You think? I mean, I'm always getting into some sort of trouble, like when I have to dine and dash. Well, you seem to enjoy that kind of commotion. Always find a way to overcome it. I really admire that. You admire her stealing food? Okay. Me, I could never hope to do that. I used to look forward to visiting all sorts of places outside of Chaldea. But now the idea just fills me with dread. I thought I understood that reading about things and actually experiencing them were completely different. Oh, I'm lagging. Yeah, I used to be able to fight. Now my shield feels unbelievably heavy. I forgot to look into like reflector settings to see if I couldn't fix anything. I'll definitely get that before the finale. I'm finding myself scared of the people in this last belt. Now they live their lives. I see. So that's why you haven't been able to go out on the front lines. You know, Horsey used to brag about you all the time. I remember once he told me, Mashu's the best shoulder in the whole world. There's no other girl in the world I trust as much as her. I never said that. That made meeting you kind of strange. I like how they changed her sprite even though Musashi says the focused. You know, you gotta give points to where they do something with the visual novel medium correctly. And then what happened to the strong girl Horsey always told me about? But now it all makes sense. That's strong leg. So sorry. I know I'm the only one relegated to providing for your support. I hate knowing I could be out there fighting as a servant, but only I could get out from under this fear holding me back. So it's fear that's keeping you from fighting, huh? In that case, isn't it out of your hands? I mean, who in their right mind wouldn't be scared to risk their life in battle? That's not really something you should feel bad about, you know? Huh? I mean, you're scared too, Musashi? Music cut abruptly there. Even actually seeing so many worlds and surviving so many incredible, impossible things? Ouch. I mean, this is the one I was thinking. This is the song. I don't know the name of this one. This is the one that started playing a lot around like Camelot, I think. I didn't realize you thought of me as some kind of unfeeling gorilla woman. Or maybe it's been playing since the beginning, I don't know. But I started to notice it once Camelot hit. Maybe that's because that's when I started using headphones instead of just my phone speaker, but... I mean, sure, I love fighting duels, but I've never not been scared to risk my life. Like, when you get right down to it, the only reason I fight at all is because it's all I know how to do. If there's something else I was good at, or something else I wanted to do, I'd give up the whole dueling thing in a heartbeat. I mean, the fact that I'm still drifting around aimlessly just goes to show I'm no more than a scoundrel who could never find another way to live. But never mind that. For you, it's different. You used to be able to do this, and now you can't. Before, you were able to give it everything you had, and now it feels like you just don't have anything left to give. And that right there says it all. You guys never have had to fight a battle where the whole world wasn't rooting for you. You've never been in a fight where your opponent loathed you, bystanders despised you. Even though what you were doing may have been the right thing, or if you're fighting to save countless lives from something terrible. When you get down to it, these sorts of battles, they're all about making your problem someone else's. And that's always going to make your opponents unhappy, no matter how it shakes out. And now you're here in this world of polar extremes, you've never experienced that. I'd be more surprised if you weren't having a hard time of it. And what should I do? Do I just need to shut my emotions off, like some sort of machine? Is that how you've overcome all the obstacles you've had to face, Musashi? Not really. I don't care what my opponent's problems are. I just tell myself that everyone's got their own stuff to deal with, and that's that. So then if I end up cutting them down easily, that proves that's right and their battle's over. Okay, hey, it works. But if I can't do that, and they end up defeating me, it proves I was wrong. That's that for my battle. That's just the sort of good-for-nothing sword master I am. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm not really going to be much of help to you, Mashu. I see. So I'm the only one who could solve my problems. Still, I can't help but think, are we really doing the right thing for this world's history, and the Yaga who live in it? Doing the right thing, Well, whatever you are or aren't, you're just gonna have to get past it. If it gets down to life or death choice, you'll find the answers pretty clear, pretty quick. That's when people start showing you who they really are. Still, your worries are important and just as valid as anyone else's. You shouldn't be afraid to have them. That, I can say for sure. Really? All this time, I thought I was just wasting opportunities. Thinking about things is never a waste. You actually did shut off your mind. That'd weaken you more than anything else you could do. Sure, there might be times when it seems like, physically, you've got nothing left, you can't save anyone on your own. But there's nothing more exhausting than the constant feeling that you should be doing something when you can't. I mean, sure, some people end up so overwhelmed by guilt or indecision that they end up becoming a burden, but that's not you. You're the kind of person who turns all that fretting into your own strength when all is said and done. So please don't feel like you're doing something wrong by worrying about this sort of stuff right now. Worrying is just what you need to be doing. Trust me, people like you are some of the scariest opponents you can face. Musashi. Anyway, this isn't the sort of problem you can solve in a day. In the meantime, you've got me. When we face Ivan the Terrible, I plan on repaying for all the help I got in Shimosa, and then some. As if she's not going to disappear before then. Oh, that's the end of it. See, Mashu's good, which Gudo is not in the scene. Just give her more one-on-one scenes with other servants. Like, there's that Leonidas talk back in Babylonia. I can say his name. Okay, we're headed to Moscow. So if you can hear that, it's loud outside. I don't know what that sound is. Huh. Yaga Moscow. Hold on, let me take a drink. Oh yeah, that's... is it Minotaur or Andalanta? I'm gonna make a bet that it's Minotaur. Like, they want to just have on... Well, it's not like they're actually gonna execute Andalanta. Well, Kadak at least thinks they're on his side. Like 100% Salieri's still on our side, come on. But Andalanta, that's like 50-50. Yeah, I was working at bond points. What's King Hassan at? Is he gonna need a level this time? Just short of one. What about Marie? Both of the Maries are close to a bond up. So if it's Minotaur, come on, there's only one person you can bring. And I did get... I have not gotten to use this one on NA before. I have dozens of them. Well, dozen. I have a dozen of them on the Japanese servers, but... I guess Mysterious Hero 1X is pretty close, right? Relatively. I haven't given her foes yet, huh? So, well, I've given Hassan a little, but I don't even have him at 90 yet. I need to, but... I mean, he's completely serviceable at 85, just, you know, get him to a nice round number. Chaldea is the symbol of a group of mages chosen for their aptitude for ray shifting. Of these mages, Team A was head and shoulders above their guest. Who's monologuing here? Kadak? Kirstario Wodheim, the prodigy said to be the true successor of the Animus Spear legacy. Ophelia Famrosalone, the modern-day Valkyrie. Scandinavian Peperoncino, a man is shrouded in mystery as he is cheerful and well-liked. Burial Gut, made you seem more like he belonged in a gang. Akuta Hinako, the taciturn, misanthropic engineer who somehow got along with everyone. David Semvoid, a man who seemed like a hole in reality itself. And Mashu Kikelight, the sole successor to the Demi-Servant experiments. So it's Kadak here, because he didn't name himself. I guess that makes me the 8th. Kadak's dumb lupus. I know how little I'm capable of better than anyone. My magecraft is mediocre, and my family history is practically non-existent. Our bloodline only goes back about 200 years. Nothing worth being proud of. Okay, so his family's a bit older than Waver's. I think Waver is 3rd in line of, like, his family. But I was still chosen to be a master. Not for my lineage or my spell work, but for the power I was born with. I already felt like I'd wasted my life, so hearing that they needed my help was the greatest joy I could imagine. After I came to Chaldea and joined Team A, I think my pride and my inferiority complex positively exploded. Well, he's naturally good at ray shifting, right? That's his thing? Every single member was an absolutely top-notch talent. Mashu Kirele was a test tube baby born and raised in Chaldea. She was more like another piece of equipment than a person. I mean, I don't disagree, but still. Sometimes her personality is, senpai. I bet she was on par with the homunculus. She may have had the same rights as any human, but nobody had any expectations as far as personality or achievements went where she was concerned. The real mage like Wodai must have thought just having her around was good enough. I agreed, of course. Neither me nor David nor Akuta interacted with her more than was strictly necessary. Although I think Pepe and Ophelia used to invite her to eat with them, saying she was one of the girls. It bewildered her more than anything. Even so, Team A needed her. The other members all had an abundance of strengths besides their ability to ray shift. But not me. There's only one thing I had. So I guess Pepe and Ophelia are just the nice characters, huh? Well, I don't know about Pepe. I could see him being totally smug and evil. I don't know. All I could do was cling to the lucky coincidence that I just happened to be able to command high-quality servants. Oh, come on, that's no coincidence. Being good at other things doesn't necessarily mean you're the right person to restore humanity, you know? That's just as true even if you're bad at other things. This is how it's supposed to be. Think about it. Destiny has practically smashed itself in your door here. Ooh, what an image! Alright, I gotta get the voice right. So the only thing you, my friend, need to worry about is how to make that destiny yours. Once you do that, Canuck, you'll be well on your way. I'm trying to remember my Goda voice. I had a special voice for Goda when I read Ominako with my friend. But I'm trying to get it down. Me? Oh, well, don't you worry about me one bit. Destiny and I have always been on the outs. But you're just getting started. Think about it. The first line of protection for humanity itself. Who wouldn't dream about that? It's the closest any of us could get to being a real-life superhero, right? Hero of justice? Seki no Mikato? Then Pepe clapped me on the shoulder, as if to tell me to shape up and stop feeling sorry for myself. I'll have to get my, Goda voice ready for Lost Belt 4. Usually I don't like people invading my personal space, but for some reason, I can never seem to get angry at him about it. He was right. I had to own this destiny, to swallow all the humiliation and bitter regrets I'd had leading up to this point. The most notable characteristic of casters? That's hard for me to say, being the unparalleled genius among geniuses that I am. But if I had to name something, I'd say casters are just as difficult to command as berserkers, but in a different sense, really. I mean, I'm one of the good ones. You know, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? A true mage is so caught up in their own thoughts and craft that they don't even see people as people anymore. So don't even think about asking one to teach you their secrets. Your sentences of what magecraft is will be so different they might as well be from another dimension. Yeah, that figures. But even so, I'll still go with a caster. Ideally, after they've learned to supply themselves with magical energy first. I stepped into the coffin, doing my best to deal with the feeling of my own mind becoming undone. Soon my journey to restore humanity will begin, the little Japanese town of Fuyuki. I asked Akuta about that, but all she had to say was that it was nothing special. Maybe so, but there's still gotta be something going on there. Can't let my guard down. Now this is the time to show everyone what I can do. To prove I was chosen for a reason. I thought it was real something, but... So much for that. It was all meaningless. My life was stolen from me before I ever had the chance to prove how useful I could be. I didn't even get to take the first step. Still, at least now, it would be over. No more of this inferiority complex stuff, pardon my French, that tormented me all my life. Or at least, that is what I thought. John? He's imagining himself in the singularities then? Okay, just imagine all the cute girls in the singularities. Nightingale. Artoria, I guess? Oh, that's not a cute girl, that's Bedivere. That's not a cute girl, that's Gilgamesh. They said he saved humanity. A single, completely ordinary boy, the very bottom of the barrel, recruited because we just needed to fill a quota, who just happened to be the only one to survive the explosion. We gotta take the stage that was meant to be ours, and accomplish something so great that no one could ever deny his worth. Normally, I could just ignore that. I could just tell myself not to compare myself to anyone else and just let it go. Normally. When I heard that, I was overwhelmed by the strongest jealousy I'd ever felt in my life. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's just not fair. That could have been me. I could have done everything he did. I could have done it better. Circumstantial change confirmed. Never a proposal for you chosen ones. An offer for those of you who were cast aside. Was this the foreign god? I heard a voice that wasn't my own. A voice so calm, so dispassionate, in such stark contrast to the gravity of what it had to say. If you desire acclamation, then choose rebirth. If you desire indolence, then choose eternal sleep. It makes no difference to God. What kind of choice is that? Any living being would value their survival above anything else. The other six all made the same choice, so then each of them was given territory and a heroic spirit. I have descended upon this world from another. The tree of emptiness will reset this world. From there, it will create new mythology. Crush proper human history. Construct new gods with your own hands. Create laws that are capable of accepting me. My territory. My lost belt. It was the 21st century Russia where Ivan the Terrible still rules supreme. The caster I summoned was Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanova. Romanova? The tragic descendant of the Romanov dynasty, the last to bear its legacy. And things here just can't stay like this. The way of life here is completely at odds with the rest of the world. The Yaga life cycle is slowly but surely speeding up. And that broken excuse for a sigh is planning on invading the other lost belts, without it letting the tree of emptiness take root. That can't ever happen, so I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna put an end to his centuries-long reign and save Russia from his tyranny. Not for the Yaga's sake, but for hers. Anastasia? Yeah. I don't mind either way. Oh no, I suppose that's not true. I hate them. I hate those innocent humans who killed me. Nonetheless, I am human. I'm a Romanov. I am not Ivan the Terrible. So even though I shall always carry this hatred, and never again lower my guard for as long as I live, I will unite this Russia, and see that it enjoys peace. That is both the Romanovs' wish, and our solemn duty. When she said that, she looked every bit the empress she aspired to be. Fine with me. That's what she wants. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. I'll use anything I can get my hands on, and trample anything that stands in my way. I'll even figure out a way to do something about Ivan the Terrible, who lives up to his name in every way. If he finds out what I'm up to, I'll have to be brutally tortured, see me die for the second time in my life. But I don't mind dying again. It won't be as miserable as my first death. Alright, Kadok. It's time to make a stand. It's time to grit your teeth and face your fears. Remember, everything you're doing is for this world. Make a cool monologue, dude. I'm gonna have to kill you, though. Surprised you let me live. Hey, Salieri. I imagine Kadok wants to keep as many servants around as possible. He has his own ambitions and his own mountains to climb. The more pawns at his disposal, the better. Oh, he's here to get his piano! I remember something now. Back when you fiddled with my memories, you told me you'd let me see Amadeus. I said that, did I? At the time, I thought that meant Amadeus was on proper human history side, but he wasn't. Oh, he was nowhere to be found among their ranks. They hadn't even seen or heard from him. That's a face. He's not here in Yaga Moscow, nor is he with the rebels. Is it that he was never summoned here to Russia in the first place? Oh, that's not right. He was here at one point. I'm sure of it. In which case... Ha! I see you've eliminated all the logical possibilities then. Very well. Suppose that must mean the time is indeed right. Did you kill Mozart? Yes, we were keeping the great prodigy here. We even took you to his room once. You what? You were, in fact, the one who wished for this. To be honest, I'm reluctant to open old wounds like this. If that is what you want, I'm honor-bound as a man of God to comply. Salieri, the man in grey, who willingly cast aside his own sanity. Allow me to unlock the memories you overrode of your own accord. Or did he kill him himself already? Come, the time for the Requiem is upon us. Oh. I think this here will be where I get off. Got it. Go out there and give him heck, kid. Pardon my French. I'll dang well try, pardon my French. Well, master, guess this is adios. Good luck taking down Ivan the Terrible. I'll meet y'all later. Of course, that's assuming I come out of this alive. All you do that. Pinky promise? Pinky promise. Well, this is downright embarrassing. But I'm sure serious. I will make sure I'm there when you face off with that tyrannical guy. Pardon my French. Well, this is it. The moment of truth. Got no idea what we're in for, but if we're gonna do this, it's now or never. No prep, no practice. Gotta say, you don't seem too phased. Yeah, I'm used to this. Not with all you guys here to help me. Now this is kind of embarrassing, huh, Lady Wasashi? Can't let him down, can we? I know that. Come on, let's do this thing. Yeah! Yeah, let's get him! It's almost time. Anything you want to say? No. You look troubled. Having second thoughts? Feeling caught between a rock and a hard place? In doing this, I'm betraying the future. No, you're not. We're the ones who've been betrayed. I just want to show him that his actions have consequences. This better be the Minotaur fight, not Atalanta. I brought your Ali. Atalanta's not a male. If he has any conscience, I want him to make amends. Deep down, you know we're in the right. I mean, you guys did kind of like kill humanity, so I mean, I wouldn't really call that the right, but hey. So you want me to bear this shame? You can call it shame if you want. Me, I think you should be proud. Right. Look, his Kadak didn't kill humanity. It was the foreign god. Can you really be sure he'll come? You must know he's at a great disadvantage. He will come. I'm sure of that. His actions to date speak for themselves. If we're going to do this, I want to turn the tables on everything. All at once. Right? Avise Brown? Oh yes. Suppose this may be quite the thrilling story of a much stronger underdog emerging triumphant. At least as far as you are concerned. There's no way Avise Brown betrayed us. Come on. You're wrong about that. There's nothing thrilling about this for me. This is simply a demonstration. I'm going to prove once and for all I can do everything he can and more. I see. Well then, this is goodbye. It's time I met back up with Horsey after all. Yeah! Cowardly, sensitive, bold, cunning. I must say, my master certainly is anything but dull. I'm only third rate at best. Can't leave any stone unturned. Well, if it's any consolation, I don't dislike that self-deprecating side of yours. Not being self-deprecating, just being honest. If Conley and Scout were still here, I'd have had to keep an eye on all the key points. It looks like that little minx isn't here in Russia anymore. Okay. I'm fine with that. So she decided early on we weren't worth her time. Fine with me. I'm used to being good enough. I'll go ahead and announce that the execution is about to begin. That way, we'll know exactly where they'll show up. What was that? I have a report to make. Then you can make it to me. I speak for the Tsar. You must not trouble him, no matter what the circumstances may be. Yes, Your Imperial Highness. A servant has appeared in southwest Yago Moscow. He's attacking every opportunity in sight. Master? You said a servant? So there's only one of them? Yes, sir. Then it's just a diversion. Ignore him. We can't do that. We Opportunity are sworn to kill any who defy the Tsar. That is the sole reason for our existence. Alright, I get it. Then just make sure you deal with this quickly. Or how about like only half of you go and half of you stay? No, that's stupid. All you go. Have fun. Do not wake the Tsar up, no matter what. Yes, sir. That could have gone a lot better. Truly are a glass half empty type, aren't you? You just now realize that? Well, the Opportunity here are dang near invincible, pardon my French. They should be able to handle a single servant. If they use their emergency prerogative, won't be too long before they send his head rolling. I believe in Billy. Don't die on us, kid. Gotta reload. Billy! Dang it, how many does this make it now? Lost count. 100? 200? If it's closer to 300? Man, dang good thing I'm a servant. If it weren't for the old limitless ammo thing I got going on, I'd be down to use my fists in harsh language at this point. But talking of limitless things, looks like there's no end to these Opportunity either. Billy, don't die on us. I ain't half bad at guerrilla warfare, but this is a tall gosh dang order, pardon my French. Hey y'all, don't suppose you mind giving up and skedaddling anytime soon, would ya? Let's see. Got 2 at my 1 o'clock, 3 at my 7, another 1 at my 4. It's high noon! Alright, Billy, just take a deep breath, whistle a little tune, make sure your gun hand's steady. I can't whistle very good, but I tried. I almost forgot. Something else I wanted to ask y'all. Dang it, missed one. Billy! Al, you little! You read it? Feeling like a dang dog here. I get the feeling I must have done this sort of thing plenty back in the Wild West. Water being scarce as it was. Dang it, that's smarts. Don't know what I was thinking going this one alone. But I'm an idiot, plain and simple. Still. The only outlaw on these parts here. The odds weren't against me. Wouldn't be me. That said, this ain't no picnic. Don't know I could take them all alone anymore. Wonder if all that nonsense Da Vinci was going about could really help. Oh yeah! Right, I totally forgot about that. Sorry. Do you mind if I tinker with your gun? Huh? Where'd that come from? See, I'm a genius without peer in history, but I still can't do anything with weapons that were forged by gods or legendary smiths. Also, revolvers are cool, so like, what about like a mech revolver? That would be even cooler. After all, weapons like that have their origin in mystics from a time long before my own. Of course, that doesn't stop some cheeky heroic spirits from modifying others' weapons, but that's a topic for another day. Like who? Emiya? Anyway, your Thunderer came off an assembly line, so I can work my magic, as it were, on it for you. As luck would have it, that particular model's a rare find. Mass production may have succeeded at standardizing the quality of most goods, but every now and then an exception still manages to sneak through. As luck would have it, that weapon of yours just so happens to be one of the finest specimens anyone could hope for. Without help from a genius like myself, that's all it'll ever be. Gotta say, I'm mighty fond of the weight and balance of my gun as it is now. No, you only think you are. Let me have a look at it. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. By the time I'm through with it, you'll be able to shoot through anything and everything. Those magical bullets really do wonders. Only catch is, you'll need to be ready to handle this modified gun's kickback. Ready to raise your spirit origin another rank? Is he gonna put his hat on? There's only one way to activate it. Concentrate, overcome, keep on moving. Look to the limits beyond the limits. Head for the lightning that lies beyond. Set your sights on the horizon and keep running. Mount your horse and head straight for glory and destruction. Alright. Let's settle this, Opa Shiniki. You got them all, yeah! Yeehaw! Oh, he put his hat on! Turned out a mite bigger than I thought. The grip still feels as good as ever. Oh, so I guess his third ascension. I didn't realize it had a different gun. But I guess back when that was drawn like 3 or 4 years ago, that's what it was all setting up for this. Heavier now though. I suppose the improved balance offsets that real nice. To top it off, it got 3 times the destructive power. And that's what I'm talking about. Alright then, Opa Shiniki. Y'all better not be coming around here thinking I'm the same old Billy the Kid you've been kicking around all this time. I ain't. Now show me what you got, you yellow-bellied stuff, pardon my French. I'll gun you down by the 1,000 if I gotta. Billy, you better not die. I want to keep doing a bad southern accent. Confirming Master Horsey's coordinates. Confirming infiltration into Yaga Moscow. You're coming in loud and clear on our end. Beowulf, do take good care of our master. Where's Mashu? Holmes? And where's Holmes? You can come with us. Oh yes, that girl's off getting treated in Da Vinci's ICU, so she could transform into a servant. Given how close we are to enemy territory, there's no telling when they might try to attack the border. So I suggested she go and prepare for battle, just in case. Even if she can't fight on the front lines, she can at least stand in front of me and hold a shield. I mean, why are you looking at me like that? You know, this is a perfectly reasonable plan. He's not wrong, like, it's a good idea to have her, you know, be ready. Pardon me, Gordon, but I suggest you keep an eye on the mountains to the north of Yaga Moscow. Horsey, Gordolf is right. Miss Kyrie is receiving a tune-up of sorts from Miss Da Vinci as we speak. Miss Kyrie was most insistent upon it. She said she wished to fight as a servant in the event that circumstances called for it. ... Please don't glare at me like that. This happened after you left for Yaga Moscow. If all goes well, there should be no issue whatsoever, so please, focus your efforts on rescuing Miss Atalanta. Personally, even if she's able to transform again, I still have no plans to include her in our combat ranks. Nor do I have any intention of sending a servant out to the front lines when your output has dropped so dramatically. I'll only send one out there if I'm certain they are capable of seeing their mission through. Even if that means stopping her from rushing to your aid while you're in a dire predicament. Do you understand? Then do please focus on the task at hand, Mr. Horsey. Of course. Very good. Let us consider the current situation. It seems we still have some time before Miss Atalanta is scheduled to be executed. Billy and Beowulf's fighters have begun their diversion. There are fewer Opershiniki here in the capital than we had foreseen, but there is still quite a lot. Now, is there anything in particular that stands out to you? It's actually a little warm here. Huh. They said the Tsar's power keeps the blizzard from raging too hard at the capital. There's some truth to that. This part of Russia is a lot nicer to live in. Don't see many onlookers. Maybe they're all afraid of the Opershiniki? Once the Opershiniki begin fighting, imagine any crowds that have gathered to watch won't stick around for very long. The problem is, well, the most urgent problem, I should say, is the enemy servants. Of them, we must be especially aware of one in particular. No, not the priest, nor Koryanga, nor Anastasia, nor Ivan the Terrible. It is in fact the Minotaur. His position will determine our opening gambit. Now then. I saw the court mage not too long ago. This may be rude to me, but old-fashioned humans really do have such interesting faces. Oh, what, are you just pretending? Oh no, let's get out. Go. Let it be known that the leader of the rebel army is to be executed by beheading. Unfortunately, as we don't have a guillotine here, I'll have to do something special for this execution. Snap. Oh. Ah. Very well, Atalanta, leader of the rebel army. So what? They're just gonna be like, okay, just put the axe down real slowly until Goodall shows up. Well, this is fortunate. It seems luck is on our side. How? Our first, most pressing order of business is to rescue her. To do that, it is imperative we not get separated. What therefore should our next course of action be? Right. All we need to do is get close. Asterios may have some measure of intellect, but from my own observations, the Minotaur does not. Which means that a plan would never work on the former should succeed on the latter. That makes him the perfect target. Are you ready, Horsey? I think so. Okay, deep breaths. That's it. Good luck, Horsey. Alright, let's charge in head on. Sounds good to me. Musashi heading out. You're just gonna barrel in there with no plan at all? That's insane. Or it usually works. Dang it. Maybe you should think about getting out of here? I will. Once I get a little closer. See, I knew they'd show up. I won the last 2 seconds if I got caught up in a servant battle, so I'm gonna get out of here. Atalanta, it's time for you to make a choice. I don't care which one of you go with myself, but if you want to save the Yaga here, you know what to do. Stay back, Master of Chaldea. Alright, Potsy, I think it's time you skedaddled. You just find somewhere to hide and sit back and enjoy the show. You don't have to tell me. We'll find a hiding place right now. You can, like, help with the gun, though. That'd be cool. I mean, it probably wouldn't work on the Minotaur, huh? So, you're here. This time, I'll eat you, for sure. Is that so? You think you can handle me, then you just take your best shot. But I should warn you, not even the dragon was able to choke me down. Okay, just right into battle. Is the third fight this chapter going to be Atalanta? It's 50-50. Either is or it isn't. It could be another Minotaur fight, honestly. But there's assassins here, right? So there's Opershiniki, and then we fight a Minotaur? Or maybe it's just one wave. We'll see. Luckily we have 2 casters. Ow, I bit my tongue! Yeah, so the new Law spell came out today on the Japanese servers. I've looked at a little bit of the spoilers. It looks wild. I've seen 3 of the new servants. I don't know if there's any more. I haven't logged in today, so I can't check the Pokédex. Let's go ahead and get this up. Take down the strongest one first. Let's do an Ice Chain. Just get her fully charged, and then we can just combo the normal Phantasm against Minotaur. Oh, what was that? I couldn't read the skill in time. It started with a C, I think? Is that Potsy supporting us? Potsy, you legend! I think it was him. I mean, who else will be shooting? Covering fire. I mean, Billy's not here, so it's gotta be Potsy. Oh, Billy's so cool. I don't want him to die. Like, he totally is gonna die. He's death flags galore, but I don't want him to. But also, I'm totally gonna level my Billy now. I got him like level 40 around the time America came out, but I never got him up to 70. So, you know, I've been waiting to canonically get that 3rd Ascension, of course. Now that I have that Spirit Origin registered, I can ascend him. Just in case. I mean, even if it doesn't go off here, we still have it for Minotaur. Which, like, he'll probably be charmed to oblivion, but unless he's immune. Okay. I mean, it's only fitting I brought y'all, however you say your name. Plus, I haven't gotten to use her lately. You know, I gave her 2 grails. Oh. Is that what he said before? Wait, we fought him before, right? I feel like we did, but I don't remember it. I know I'm back in the labyrinth. I think we fought him in game, right? Am I crazy? Wait, did I use the arts buff? Yeah. So basically, this is gonna do a lot of damage, probably. Unless he doesn't count as male, in which case that sucks. Or they never made him summonable. Or they gave him, like, you know, Asterios and out. Well, no, that wouldn't fit. Like, well, obviously it wouldn't fit, he's huge, but I mean, like, Minotaur is conceptually different from us Asterios, right? Because Asterios represents, like, I guess, the real person. Well, I guess person works. He wasn't a human. Well, he's half human. Half bull. That's what a Minotaur is. Oh! Yeah, that one-shot him. Okay. Okay. Oh, and okay, battle finish. Okay. Okay, I guess the 3rd one's gonna be him again, huh? Maybe Beowulf's gonna do like a cool aura thing. No, I don't think Beowulf's gonna die just yet. Musashi's gonna do a cool thing. And then we'll be left with Beowulf to take down Ivan. Maybe we'll fight Atalanta and Minotaur? Ooh. I'm still gonna bring Yar. The joke is I just keep saying sounds and hoping it doesn't work. So it's... Oh. I can't use the guest servant. Come on. I mean, who is that? Salieri? Maybe Atalanta decides... I mean, Salieri's not here right now. It could be Atalanta, but like, I don't think she's gonna side with us. Wait, is this the Buster one? Or is this the crit one? That's the crit one. And MP strength. Okay, I'll keep it. You look good enough to eat. Picking up a spike in magical energy. He's about to use his noble phantasm. Now, do it! Atalanta! I told you to stay back. Chaos Labyrinth! Oh no, not again. Huh? What in the world are you? Alright, so far so good. Now's our chance. Well, now that we have him alone, I guess? Hang on, don't move a muscle. Or... Oh. So you cut through my shackles. Impressive. Just glad it worked. My fingertips are feeling a little numb in this freezing cold. Now I see. So you all allowed the Minotaur to use his noble phantasm on purpose in order to rescue us. Yep, they said kicking the enemy's butts could wait until we rendezvoused with you. Pardon my French. Is this everyone? No, this is only a few of us. There's still children on the outside. Get a hold of yourself. Rushing in head first will solve nothing. The first thing we must do is take down the Minotaur. Okay, she's with us for now. The rest of you will remain on standby until then. Make sure Horsey stays safe. Yes, boss. Alright, now comes the hard part. You gotta actually... There you are. Anyone who's not a servant, get back. This guy's no joke. Once you start fighting him, we won't be able to worry about you too. Dang it, I knew it. He's even stronger than before. Guess the labyrinth gives him a serious home field advantage. Still, if you're hoping that surprises, demon of the labyrinth, get another thing coming. Let's find out once and for all if you're a worthier foe than Grendor. Okay, sure. Let's one-shot him again. We didn't actually resolve anything with Atalanta there. So, I mean, she's working with us now, but I can see her fighting us. Either before or after the Ivan the Terrible fight. Probably after. Just for pacing's sake. I mean, that goes along with Kadok's plan, because he wants to kill Ivan. What's Avise Brown up to, though? I miss him. Oh, these guys are weaker than last time. Let's just try and jump. Oh, it's the toughest one first. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the new law spell down. It's not a spoiler to say Canis is now summonable. That's cool. There's not an Ascension Worship becomes a guy. That is disappointing. I mean, I don't really know about the Nasu version of Canis, but just, you know, given the mythological character, you'd think. Come on. Her third Ascension is like a new pose, though. That's cool. I like it when they do that. Like, Salieri actually has that. I mean, I guess all three of his are technically different poses. Well, I don't know. Does the Mystic Code just like go right over his human form? The second Ascension is his human form. He just puts the Mystic Code on when he attacks. Then his third one is like his first one, but like angrier. I don't know which one I use. I think I use his first one. Hey, Minotaur, I'm sorry about this, buddy. I've been meaning to talk about like just fake Grand Order more during battle segments. Just because like I talk about a lot of random things, but I don't talk about Grand Order a lot. Like I could talk about like story segments a lot more than I do actually. Okay, so we probably have to kill 2 health bars this time, don't we? So he won't die in 1 turn. If we get it back up, 2 turns, but I don't think we will. Oh. Spellbreaker's crit buff, we have Uriali's Drain. We don't have the 20% from the Mystic Code. We have the Cannon one on right now. You know, the Arctic or whatever. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I know like everything about Grand Order actually. I've been playing since like day 2 for English players, but I think technically it was day 1 Japanese time or something. I don't know how it worked. But yeah, I saw people talking about it. I was like, oh, that's cool. They made a fake Mobage. I'm not playing that. I don't play Mobages. It was my first Mobage, by the way. And then like 24 hours later, it was like, oh, okay, fine, I'll play it. Not even 24 hours. The next morning. Yeah, back then things were crazy. For example, I know AP recovered a lot slower. I like how the gunfire does 0. That's a nice touch, actually. You know, gunfire probably won't work on a Minotaur. Yeah, so I think AP was 1 every 10 minutes instead of 5. That changed with the Halloween event. Like, you know, the first one with Caster Liz. I remember reading a comment at the time. Someone said, like, oh, I hope for the next Halloween event we get, like, I don't know, someone. Like, Avenger Marie. I remember that was a cool idea going around. And some guy was like, lol, you think there would be another Halloween event? Skip's gonna die before then. Oh, he's talking. Remember at the time, I was like, it's gonna live for another year. Probably. And it did. It lived a little longer than a whole year. Are we going on 5 now, I think? So yeah, that's one thing I've always remembered. Back then, you didn't have like 8 supports. Your support, like your friend's support, was decided by the first member of your party. So back then, I always frontlined with well, in the very beginning, it was Sasaki Kojiro. Once they gave out a free 4-star, I always frontlined Marie, which was my first level 80. Well, maxed out character, I should say. It was a pain back then. Trade this one on for size. Not yet. Not yet. I haven't eaten anything yet. Asterios! I was hitting back to Okeanos. What was that memory? How did we show that to him? Or did they get our briefcase out? What is this? What is this? What is this? Nobody ever looked at me like that. I wish I'd been that me. That's sad. See, you've defeated him. My apologies for my tardiness. Avise Brown? Who goes there? Yeah, Avise Brown! Avise Brown! Avise Brown, you're a horsey servant, right? What are you doing here? I suppose you might say I've been caught up in the whirlwind of all this. Perhaps that I jumped in of my own accord. To be honest, the circumstances are far from ideal, but if we don't do exactly what he says, they're only going to get worse. I am Beowulf. Avise Brown, what are you saying? You sound like you've gone over to the enemy side. You wouldn't betray us. Perhaps I have. It's complicated. Nonetheless, I'm afraid I can't explain right now. We simply do not have time. With the Minotaur gone, there's no one left to claim ownership of the labyrinth. Now that the magical energy required to maintain this miraculous relic from the Age of Gods is gone, we should soon be able to escape. However, if we act now, we can use this labyrinth for our own means. What are you talking about? You don't mean turn the labyrinth into a golem! I do. It's a relic from the Age of Gods, and so would make the perfect body for a golem. The only question to be answered is, what do we do about its core? Core. I know what that is. It's the thing that powers a golem and makes it function, isn't it? Let's just summon Kadok to it. That's right. I've been worrying about what to use for my next golem's core for quite some time. The ones I have been using in combat so far are mere replicas, designed for the briefest of use. These replicas do require a vast amount of magical energy, but that is all they require. Unfortunately, they alone won't be enough to defeat Ivan the Terrible. I got a glimpse of him before the rest of you. Kadok Zumlupus showed him to me. That thing is utterly inhuman. He's a primal being, the kind that must have existed on this planet long before humans ever did. It would be impossible to slay a monster like that with such impermanent forces. So then, what can we do? How should we fight such a fearsome opponent? Golem! We cannot define an equally powerful entity for the core, then. Musashi, don't become the core. Wait, she's in future Lost Splits, isn't she? Never mind. Yes, I'll admit I have long dreamed of creating the primordial man. You're saying that you would aid me in that goal in exchange for my assistance. Exactly. As luck would have it, we have an amazing asset on our side. I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to use it sometime very soon. Okay, maybe I'll go into this. But I'm gonna mention this now. It might be a spoiler for like the next chapter. But I read, like, I think it was 2 years ago, back when Anastasia came out, that Avise Brown, because he sacrificed the kid in Apocrypha in that timeline, he has Adam in every timeline. So I mean, this wouldn't be like that Adam. It would be a super Age of Gods Adam. But he already has access to that Adam from Apocrypha, as far as I know. Maybe that was wrong, but I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to use it sometime very soon. Because you see, that does make sense. All come down to the timing. Does that mean you're on board? I certainly am. especially now that I understand your goal. If you can provide me with the materials like that, then the only other thing we'll require is a core. Core? Worry not, I'll take care of that. My only choice, you see, is to become the core myself. Become the golem! Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Have you seen Brown? Did he just kill himself to become the golem? You can't do this to me. I'm actually tearing up. You can't kill a Visebrion. I have a confession to make. Among the lives I've taken, one was a child. Aw. You're just gonna end it there, huh, Yam? Fine. I don't want to read more. I hate this. I legit teared up there. Like, not crying, but my eyes are moist. I mean, my eyes like always a little moist, but you get what I mean. You can't kill him. He's gonna live to see the end with us. Come on, there's only 2 chapters to go, Visebrion. Come on. Come on, Visebrion. You can pull through. I believe in you. The lightning sorry reigns. That's a writer. So yeah, next time, we're gonna be fighting the Tsar. I guess Andalanta's at least temporarily on our side. Maybe we'll be fighting in 22, I don't know. I can't see her siding with us is the thing. It's been hinted at what's going on with the last boats, but it hasn't said it yet, so I won't say it. But it's been strongly hinted. But still, I won't say it. But still, she's gonna turn on us, and I don't like it. Billy and Beowulf are gonna die. Salieri, I don't know what's going on with him. I know he has a cool scene coming up, but still. Yeah. I can't record more right now. I gotta go. I hate it. Stupid cliffhanger. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.